The review results are still the same as last time. Mr. Liu lost his reproductive function in a car accident 6 years ago. With the current medical advancements,
it's very hard to recover.
Thank you, doctor. About my husband, his infertility issue. I hope you can continue to keep it confidential.
Mr. Liu lost his reproductive function 6 years ago. With medical advancements,
It's very hard to recover.
Songshu can't have children. After you give birth to the baby, I'll find a chance to raise it under Songshu's name. Honey. 6 years ago,
Liu Shiyan took me to the hospital for a prenatal checkup. We were in a sudden car accident. Darling, watch out!
careful, honey.
Honey. I lost my unborn child. Ludger sacrificed himself to protect. He lost the ability to have children. Out of gratitude and guilt, I took the blame for infertility. For the past 6 years,
Endured cold stares of mother-in-law and relatives.
What do you mean by luckily? Liu Shiyan loves and protects me? Seriously?
He's never let me down. But I never imagined the man who loved me like his life, one day, would let his secretary get pregnant with what's supposed to be his child.
Alright. I know this seems a bit unfair to you, but my heart belongs only to Songshu. If it weren't for her not getting pregnant, this child, I wouldn't have kept it at all. Shoo. Why are you here? Why are you here? Honey, listen, I'll explain. Once Meow Meow gives birth to the baby, she'll leave. By then, this baby will be named Xiaolon.
Xiaolon.
Xiao for fulfilling wishes, Lon for peace year after year. When our baby is born, we'll name him Xiaolon.
So, the little one you had with your secretary, you plan to raise under my name, and you even dream of replacing our child. Luke Sherman, why would I agree to that?
You're the one who can't have kids. Do you expect me to end our bloodline with you? Honey, I'm not blaming you. We've been married for 6 years, and we still don't have a child. I don't want you to be embarrassed in front of my parents and relatives. You're the one who can't have a child. Do you expect me to end our family line with you?
Songshu. You're the one who can't have kids.
Are you really so selfish?
That you'd make Mr. Liu end his family line too?
Songshu, what are you doing? Meow Meow is carrying my only child.
Shiyan.
Don't touch me with your hands. I feel disgusted. Liu Shiyan, are you so sure that the baby she's carrying is yours?
What do you mean? Mr. Liu, 6 years ago, you lost your fertility due to a car accident. With today's medical advancements, it's hard to recover.
Lucian, the car accident 6 years ago.
So painful.
Mia, are you okay?
Come on, I'll take you to a doctor.
Lucian, we are done.
Ma'am, bad news.
The longevity lock you and Sir engraved for a child 6 years ago has been burned.
Xiaolon. Mr. Liu said. The name Xiaolon is reserved for the child in my belly. Find longevity lock with engraved name unlucky. Just burned it. Song Shu. You won't blame me, will you? That worthless man.
I'll let you have him. But you shouldn't touch my Xiaolon.
What are you doing? Let me go. Let go. Mr. Liu, help me. Help me.
Use your hand to take it out for me.
Song Shu, stop it. Song Shu, what are you doing? Meow meow. Are you okay? Song Shu, do you really want to harm the baby in Meow Meow's belly? Your hand.
Get off. Don't touch me.
Shurian. It hurts.
Song Shu, you've already lost one child. Will you be satisfied if Meow Meow loses the baby too? People have to look forward. This broken lock should have burned it long ago. I'll take you to the hospital.
Should have destroyed it earlier.
Honey. This longevity lock. It will protect Xiaolon. In another world. Safe and sound.
Lu Shurian. I wanted to end this with
Ending this marriage.
You forced me to.
You. Honey. This divorce agreement. I've already signed it. If one day I betray you, I am willing to give half of the company's shares. All yours. I voluntarily leave with nothing.
I was holding on to our 6 years of memories. I didn't plan for you to leave with nothing. But you shouldn't have, for some little sweetheart. Denied everything about me, Xiaolon. Hello. I want a divorce.
The agreement is fine. For the divorce procedure, your husband must be present.
Lu Shurian doesn't remember the agreement. The current him definitely wouldn't agree to leave without a penny. Does he need to be here in person?
A signed authorization letter from him works too.
Hello?
Song Shu. Come to the hospital.
Auntie. I've been dreaming about the baby crying, saying that a kid named Lucas Solon has been bullying him, trying to force him to change his name. That's why I burned that kid's longevity lock. I didn't mean to, ma'am.
Meow meow.
Don't worry. Just focus on taking care of the baby. Auntie will stand up for you.
No matter what. I must make Lu Shurian sign this authorization letter.
You little sweetheart. You can't have a child of your own. So you want to harm my only golden grandson? I'm going to beat you to death today, you wicked woman.
I've tolerated you for 6 years. But starting today, I won't let you bully me anymore.
Auntie.
This is outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. She's like a hen that hasn't laid eggs for 6 years. And yet she dares to lay hands on me? Divorce. Divorce this little cutie right now.
Mom, please calm down. Song Shu, are you out of your mind? How could you lay a hand on Mom?
When your mom hit me earlier, were you blind?
Can't you have kids? Mom's the elder. What if she teaches you a lesson? That's the way it should be. Honey. How about you kneel down and apologize to Mom? Then openly admit. Treat Meow Meow's child like your own from now on. I'll convince Mom to forgive you.
You want me to acknowledge that little kid as my own?
Song Shu. I'm not really trying to break you and Mr. Lu apart. I just love Shurian too much. You don't want him to end up childless because of you.
You don't want him to lose his lineage. What you're carrying in your belly. You still want to stay in the Lu family with that bird.
You want to stay here? If you won't kneel and apologize, that's fine too. Meow Meow has been dreaming of you, of the little one from 6 years ago, the one you lost. I remember my son. He got you a jade pendant for protection. Give this jade to Meow Meow to make amends.
Honey. This jade. I got it after begging and pleading. We lost our child. But this jade will surely protect you and keep you safe. I believe. Someday, we'll have our own child again. Someday, we'll still call him Xiaolon. Song Shu. Meow Meow and her baby mustn't have mishaps. This piece jade. Let her have it.
A little one carried by a mistress. She doesn't deserve it.
Song Shu, that's enough. Letting Meow Meow conceive without asking you was disrespectful. But I did it for you, didn't I?
For me.
Sister Song Shu. You're the one who can't have children.
Making Mr. Lu have no heir.
And now he's being talked about by others. All he wants is for you to have a child. He won't face criticism anymore. What did he do wrong?
See? Even Meow Meow understands where I'm coming from. Why can't you understand me too? Tomorrow, Mom's hosting a family dinner. By then, all the relatives will be invited. To inform them, the Lu family has an heir. At the dinner, just confidently admit that you're treating Meow Meow's child as your own. Then Mom will forgive you.
You want me to admit to everyone, family and friends, a little cutie?
Meow Meow's child. From now on, it's our child.
All right. As long as you sign here, I'll agree with you. To be continued.
Mom, she said she'll forgive you. She won't expel you from the Lu family. Do I have to sign the guarantee? Okay. As long as you admit Meow Meow. This guarantee letter, I'll sign it.
Hey. Dr. Wong, please pull out Lu Shurian's infertility test report for me. I'll come to pick it up tomorrow. Lu Shurian, I've carried the blame for your infertility for 6 years. From now on, you'll have to bear this reputation yourself. Make sure you take responsibility for it.
That idiot, Lu Shenyan.
Still thinks
The baby I'm carrying is his. Though,
Lu Shenyan's half shares.
are tied up with Song Shu, so I can't touch those. But that old lady still holds the other half. And she treasures your baby like no other. These shares. No worries, we'll definitely get them.
I used to think Mia Chu just wanted to marry into wealth. Never thought her ambition would be this big.
Thank you all for coming. Taking time out of your busy schedules, please come in.
Congratulations, cousin. The Lu group finally has an heir.
A few days ago, there were rumors that Shiryen couldn't have children. Guess you can't trust rumors. I wonder, with such a grand family banquet, can my niece-in-law accept it?
It was Song Shu who had some health issues herself. Of course.
Lu Shiyan's big family banquet is just to let everyone know he had a child in his old age. The Lu family's assets, those greedy relatives. You can forget about it. Once Chu Miao Miao's baby is born, raised in my name, when that time comes, don't go around saying, it's the little sweetheart of some mistress.
Song Shu, many relatives showed up today. Don't talk nonsense. What my wife means is that this child will be the official heir of the Lu family in the future. And in the future, he'll need the uncles and brothers' support.
A child born from an affair doesn't deserve to be an heir.
If I say he's the heir, then he deserves it. Today, I will transfer all my shares under my name to my future golden grandson.
To be continued.
So certain outsiders won't think my son has no heirs and meddle with Lu Corporation.
Thank you, Auntie.
That old woman.
Finally handing over the shares to me.
That's half of Lu Corporation's equity. Once transferred, half of the Lu family's assets will change ownership.
Who said Song Shu can't have kids? This massive Lu corporation ends up benefiting that illegitimate child.
Aren't you worried that the baby Chu Miao Miao is carrying isn't Lu Shiyan's at all?
Song Shu. Why spread false rumors about me? Just because you can't have children yourself? Are you really that? You can't accept Shiryan's child?
Is it me who can't accept him, or does he simply, you wicked woman?
Shut up. Good thing that adorable baby you were carrying back then was lost, with a mother as cruel as you. If it had been born, who knows what kind of creature it would have been. Unlike Miao Miao, so understanding and kind. She gave birth to a precious grandson, absolutely dutiful.
Then give half of the Lu family's fortune to your precious grandson.
Sign it. Sign it now. Miao Miao
From now on, the Lu Group
belongs to my grandson.
Alright. The shares are mine now.
I need to find an excuse to leave here. Speaking of which, you should thank Miao Miao,
If it weren't for Miao Miao,
agreeing to carry on the Lu family's lineage. You'd be the disgrace of the Lu family. Offer Miao Miao a cup of tea and apologize.
If you get hurt, you can use it as a reason to head to the hospital. By the way, I can get back at this little cutie. Song Shu. From now on, my child will inherit the Lu family business. All the things she did to hurt me before. I forgive you. Meow meow.
Are you okay?
My stomach. This.
There's blood. Why is there a needle in it?
She just drank Songshu's tea.
Could she have put a needle in the tea?
How be so vicious? Want to end the Lu family line?
Songshu. You can't have your own child. So you're trying to kill mine? Shiryan. Take me to the hospital, quick. My stomach hurts so much.
Alright, let's go. Hurry.
After framing me, you think you can leave?
Mr. Lu. My stomach hurts so much.
Songshu, move your hand, taking Meow Meow to the hospital. If anything happens to the baby in Meow Meow's belly, can you take responsibility for it?
Why do something so cruel to an unborn child? You stopped a pregnant woman from reaching the hospital. You deserve to lose your baby in that accident. Why didn't that car just kill you back then?
I can't have children.
You can't have kids yourself. Yet. You won't let Meow Meow have hers either. Trying to end the Lu family once and for all?
You heartless witch.
You should be dragged out and beaten to death.
You barren woman. You caused the death of your little darling 6 years ago. And now, you want to kill my only precious grandson?
My only grandson. Sorry. But I might just disappoint you all. Here. Open your eyes and see. 6 years ago, Lu Shiryan had azoospermia. He simply can't have kids.
Stop talking nonsense. You're not having eggs. How could it be? Lu Shiryan. Diagnosed with azoospermia. Lu Shiryan. Diagnosed with azoospermia. This
Son.
This medical report. What's going on here? How can it say?
You're infertile for life? Impossible. It's Songshu who can't conceive. Songshu. I know you're jealous. You hate Meow Meow carrying my child. How'd you fake a medical report? Accusing me of being infertile?
I'm the one slandering you, Lu Shiryan. 6 years ago, that car accident. You got injured by shattered glass, damaging the cause. So, the one diagnosed as infertile is you.
Doctor. Recently, I often feel pain in my lower abdomen. What did the checkup say? Your abdomen was injured by glass.
The wound.
It's somewhat infected.
Pain is normal. Aside from that, everything else is fine.
There's no issue. It's not affecting anything. Songshu. When did you turn into such a liar? 6 years ago, Dr. Wang said my health wouldn't affect my chances of having children. To be continued.
Thankfully, Shiryan asked the doctor. Otherwise, we might have been fooled by that fake report.
She's sick and can't have kids, yet she blames the man for being infertile. How did the Lu family end up marrying such a vicious daughter-in-law like you?
Songshu. What else do you have to say for yourself?
Scared you couldn't handle it. I begged Dr. Wang.
Not to tell you.
Since you don't believe me, let's call him now and ask him directly.
That cute little Songshu. Must be convinced Lu Shiryan can't have kids. No way.
Mr. Lu.
My stomach hurts so much.
Can you please take me to the hospital?
Alright.
Songshu. You have to stall for time. You won't be satisfied until you harm the baby in my belly, will you?
Hello?
Miss Song. What's the matter?
Dr. Wang. This wicked woman held a grudge against my son and faked a medical report. Claiming son 6 years ago had a glass shard injury to his abdomen and was permanently infertile.
Now Mr. Lu has an heir.
That's impossible. 6 years ago, he was already
diagnosed with azoospermia.
Lu Shiyan really can't have children.
Hey, Dr. Wang. 6 years ago, you told me personally.
Mr. Lu.
Sorry.
6 years ago.
You were indeed diagnosed with azoospermia. It's just that your wife,
Mrs. Song, was afraid it would affect your reputation. So,
I was asked to keep this from you. You've been diagnosed with azoospermia. No way. You must be lying to me. Mia's already pregnant with my kid. If I'm infertile my whole life, the baby in your belly.
Mr. Lu. The baby in my belly really is yours. Don't you believe me? Sonia. Think bribing doctor to fake reports can ruin Mr. Lu's only child? 6 years ago, you could bribe the doctor to hide the truth. Today, you can bribe the doctor to lie for you. So this medical report is completely fabricated.
Yeah, Dr. Wang was bribed by Sonia 6 years ago. It'll work now. Fine. You went so far as to harm Shiyan's only child. You even bribed the doctor to fake the results.
You venomous woman. For the sake of our Lu family, we can't tolerate a cruel-hearted daughter-in-law like you. Son, divorce the troublemaker quickly. I absolutely won't.
I agree to the divorce.
You. What did you say? You agree to the divorce?
Yeah.
You, a gold digger with no background, finally married into a wealthy family. Mrs. Lu, that title. You're really willing to give it up?
Mom, we'll never divorce Song Shu. I promise to love her for a lifetime. Song Shu, stop causing trouble. Apologize to everyone. Then go to the door. Kneel and reflect for 2 days. We'll get a divorce.
With all the filthy things you've done, beating you to death wouldn't even be too much. If you still want to stay in the Lu family, go to the hall and kneel for 3 days. Pray for my precious grandson.
What a pity. Me and Lu Shiyan are already divorced.
Really divorced?
It's done.
Divorced. Son. When did you divorce this little cutie?
No way. I'd never divorce you. Song Shu, you faked the divorce papers just to force me to give up the baby in Meow Meow's belly? I already agreed to have the baby under your name. What more do you want from me?
The paperwork is real.
Divorce requires both parties to be present. Signed authorization letter. I never signed that.
You did sign it. At the hospital. At the hospital.
Alright. As long as you admit Meow Meow. This guarantee letter. I'll sign it. So, what you gave me isn't a guarantee letter. It's a divorce authorization. Song Shu, how could you make me sign an authorization? No way. I don't agree to the divorce.
Can't believe Song Shu actually gave up being a wealthy family's wife. She must be crazy.
That gold digger Song Shu. She even agreed to leave without any assets. What's there to disagree about? If you ask me, they should have divorced a long time ago. Now that you two are already divorced, then get out sooner. Every stitch in this villa belongs to my son. You can't take any of it. This dress was bought with our Lu family's money. Someone take it off her for me.
Sorry, Mrs. Lu. But you're going to be disappointed. The ones who should get out of the villa.
Are you?
This divorce agreement states that the one leaving with nothing is Lu Shiyan.
My son leaving with nothing? Impossible. This contract. What's going on here?
You really
Gave all your assets to that gold digger?
That's not true, Mom. I haven't signed any divorce papers recently. Honey. This divorce agreement. I've already signed it. If one day I betrayed you, I'm willing to give you half of the company's shares. All of it. I voluntarily leave with nothing. Song Shu. The agreement I signed 6 years ago. You used it for the divorce. How could you? When did you become so greedy?
Songshu.
We've been married for 6 years. You get a mansion, luxury cars, and social class elevation. I wanted a child, and you're divorcing me for that? How can you be so cruel?
Shuryen.
Lu Shuryen.
You swore back then, remember?
If you ever betrayed me, you'd leave with nothing. And now, you got your secretary pregnant with your little cutie. You even made a big family feast to bring her home.
It was you.
You betrayed me first.
It's only because you can't have kids. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten Mia pregnant.
Even now, you still can't accept that you have azoospermia. Fine. Then I'll show you. Your amazing lover. How did he play you for a fool?
Although Lu Shuryen's shares are tied to Songshu, Mr. Lu, I can't stand it anymore. Just because the child isn't in Songshu's belly. Do I have to endure this humiliation? Songshu, you've already taken all of Mr. Lu's assets. Isn't that enough for you? Do you really need to make sure he has no heirs to satisfy yourself? I'm begging you. Stop spreading rumors. I'll give birth to the baby and leave. You should make up with Mr. Lu. Okay?
Meow meow.
Back then, I shouldn't have agreed to let my son marry you into the Lu family. I don't care what your plan is. Now, you must return the shares and properties to my son, or else.
Go clear your heads. You bunch of fools.
You.
Luke Shuryen. The medical report. And the divorce papers. I've already delivered them. Believe it or not, that's up to you. Now, this villa is under my name.
You all.
Get out of here right now. Someone. Show them out.
Song Shu, do you really have to be so ruthless? No.
You little sweetheart. You should leave with nothing. Let go of me. Let go.
Song Shu. Mom. Are you okay?
How can the Lu family's assets
And shares.
end up in the hands of a useless gold digger who can't even have kids?
Shuryen, how could you sign?
An agreement to leave with nothing?
I didn't expect it either. She'd actually take the agreement seriously.
Go, go, go.
That's half the shares of the Lu group. And multiple properties. Worth billions. Even if she were to give it away, she should have given it to my one and only grandson.
Worth billions. Why does this old lady trust me so much? I'll wait to grab half the assets from.
Half of the assets.
Then it won't be too late to leave.
But what should I do? That's so much money. Cutie, not scared of choking?
Auntie. I've got an idea.
Let's do this.
No way. Mom. Song Shu and I aren't there yet. And she's not serious about divorcing me. The way she's acting, she wants to use the company's shares to force me to give in. As long as I give her a way out, she'll definitely agree to get back together.
Well, what if Song Shu declines?
Impossible. I'm confident she's crazy about me. I'll call my mother-in-law right now. Hello? Mother-in-law? It's me.
Things won't stay calm for the next days. I'll need you to put in some extra effort. Take the bonus, split it.
Thanks, Miss Song.
Lu Shiyan, you denied my Xiaolan and accepted that your mom gave half the shares to that little sweetheart. I just hope when the truth comes out, you won't regret it. Hello? What's up?
Shushu, your dad fell down the stairs from the second floor. You should come back right away.
I made Lu Shiyan leave with nothing. He's definitely not going to let this go. Going back to the Song family for a couple of days might give you some peace. All right.
You guys tell me. Shu has been with Shiryan for 6 years and still can't have a kid. If she really divorces Shiryan, who would still want to marry her?
Mom,
Don't say that.
if Lu Shiyan hadn't cheated with his secretary and got her pregnant, how could Xiao Shu?
Shiryan told me himself. If the baby is born, they'll register it under Xiaoshu's name and they'll raise it together. I mean, nowadays, what rich guy doesn't cheat? Laughs. Second sister is talking about divorce, and you're watching here.
Let them divorce if they want to. Anyway, you promised me a Benz. You have to buy it. What does it have to do with me?
Second sister.
Xiaoshu is back.
Second sister, you're back. I heard. You divorced brother-in-law? The Lu family is so rich. Didn't you get at least a couple million?
Xiaoshu is back, waiting for you for dinner. Come, sit down. Mom made your favorite braised fish today.
Xiaoshu.
Come, sit.
Look. Xiaoshu. Come on, look. It's your favorite.
I don't like fish.
Don't like it? Just have a little anyway. Fish is nutritious.
Yeah.
7 years ago, I got a fishbone stuck in my throat. Begged you to take me to the hospital.
You slapped me.
Said I was being dramatic.
Dramatic. Told me to drink more water
And just swallow it down.
Watch out for your drool.
Ever since then, I ended up with throat inflammation. I can't eat spicy food anymore.
Mom forgot about it. But your dad never did. He always remembered your throat problem, so he got up and made pear soup just for you. While making that soup for you, he even broke his leg.
Stop, that's enough. Eat up, eat up.
He said pear soup soothes the throat. Hurry, have a taste. Try it.
Yeah, sis. Mom and Dad only care about you. I wanted one sip, and they scolded me.
Mom and Dad only think about me.
Yeah.
Son. Here, have a pear.
Me too.
Here.
Mom, I
bought one pair. Not enough to share. I'll get you one next time. Okay, that's fine. Look at how dirty the kitchen floor is. Go clean it up.
the daughter who once watched pairs being divided. Turns out she's useful now. I can't believe I get to drink the pear soup Dad made himself. Don't try to use emotions on me. Why did you call me back? Go ahead.
Shoo. I heard from Shiryen that you're divorcing him because his secretary is pregnant. Look, honey. It's wrong for him to cheat. But,
Xiaoshu,
you know, the Liu family is prominent in this city. Wanting an heir isn't wrong. Right?
So,
Mom thinks you should apologize to Shiryen. Then, why not raise their illegitimate child as your own? Wouldn't that be great?
Sis. Man. Carrying on the family line is everything, since you can't have kids. Isn't it nice your husband found someone else to have one for you? Don't take it for granted.
Xiaoshu. Actually, Shiryen is a good man. He's been really good to you all. We all saw it clearly, didn't we? I'm worried you'll get divorced someday. This.
what are you pretending for now? Are you afraid that after my divorce, your lives will get worse? Or think once I leave the Liu family, you won't get anything from me anymore?
Come on, Xiaoshu.
Anyone who dares to say another word. Villa City Center, luxury cars in the garage. And the jewelry I've given you over the years. I'm taking them all back.
Sis, are you crazy? How can you?
Not saying. Sit down, sit. Xiaoshu. Mom's not saying anything. We're not saying anything either. Dad and Mom respect your decision.
Xiaoshu.
Actually,
It was Liu Shiryan who called. He doesn't want a divorce. He asked to talk about it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made decisions for you.
If Xiaoshu really refuses to reconcile with Liu Shiryan, what should we do? I was picturing my son working at Liu Group after graduation, becoming a high executive or something. This.
Mom. How about? Let it go.
Let it go? No way. Your job is already set up by Song Shu. What about mine? The two of them must get remarried.
But Xiaoshu is dead set on divorcing. If we keep pushing, I'm afraid.
Mom, Dad. I have an idea. Let's call Liu Shiryan. And say. This.
Okay. Good idea.
Take it easy, I'm not drunk. Shiryan, shoo.
Take it.
My head hurts so much.
Sit down first.
I miss you so much.
Mr. Liu, if your head hurts, try to sleep for a bit. You'll feel better after waking up.
Shoo, my head really hurts.
here. This is hangover soup I made. Drink it, you'll feel better.
Shoo, my head's spinning.
Put some effort into it. Does it still hurt? Feeling any better?
Shoo shoo. Why is it you? Where's Song Shu? I drank so much. Why isn't she taking care of me? I almost forgot. She's still mad at me.
Mr. Liu. It's all my fault. If I hadn't upset Sister Song Shu, she wouldn't have steeled herself to divorce you. Has the Song family said anything? Now, have they made any statement? Sister Song Shu, when can you finalize the shares? Sister Song Shu, when can we remarry? Can you accept the child I'm carrying?
Meow meow. Song Shu. I wish you were half as understanding as her.
I'm not like Song Shu, that love-struck fool. Once I get all the shares of Lu Corporation, you and that old lady will be left sweeping the streets.
Told you so. As long as I give her a way out, she'll rush back eagerly. Hello? Mother-in-law?
Song Shu.
She agreed to remarry me.
What did you say? She said no.
Song Shu made it clear. If we keep pushing her to remarry you. She took back everything she had given us before.
How long is she going to play hard to get? I slept with her 6 years. If I don't marry her, who will?
I would. Brother-in-law. My second sister minds the illegitimate child. Can you deal with that child? She's so selfish, isn't she?
She can't have kids, and now she expects the Liu family to face extinction? Plus, I've already agreed to let her raise the baby in Meow Meow's belly. What more does she want? You tell her. If she doesn't come tomorrow, she shouldn't come back for the rest of her life.
Brother-in-law. I've got an idea. It can help you two get back together.
What idea?
You know the saying. Fight at the head of the bed, make up at the foot.
Women, you know.
She's just overwhelmed by emotions. When the time comes, sleep together again. Then,
Alright.
Song Shu is upset with me.
It's simply because Meow Meow's child isn't biologically hers. Whatever. I'll give her one last chance to step down. I'm heading out for a bit. I won't be back tonight.
Sure Yan.
Honey. I miss you so much. Can we not get divorced?
Lu Yen.
What are you doing here?
What's wrong? Surprised to see me? I know. You don't like the baby in Meow Meow's belly. But that's my only flesh and blood. Get a grip. Stop messing with me.
Lu Yen.
Are you out of your mind? We're already divorced.
Enough.
I know. I've been neglecting you lately. That's why you're so resentful. If you're angry, take it out on me. But don't talk to me about divorce.
Lu Yen.
Calm down.
Let go of me. Let me go. Lu Yen, we're already divorced. What you're doing is illegal.
I don't want to hear the word divorce anymore. I will never divorce you. You'll always be mine.
Lucian.
You disgust me. Get out of here, now. Out.
Disgusting. Sophia. You slept with me in the same bed for 6 years. I just wanted a child, and you're making such a scene over it, aren't you? Sophia. What do I have to do to make you understand me?
I already told you. You're the one who can't have kids. The baby in Mia's belly isn't yours at all. That's enough, Sophia.
I hope you can treat Mia's baby as if it's your own. If you still can't do that, after tonight, we'll go to the hospital for IVF tomorrow. As long as IVF works, I'll consider it. Get rid of Meow Meow's baby.
Lu Shiyan. I don't care if you keep Chu Meow Meow's baby or not. I'm telling you. You and I. We are never getting remarried. Why won't it open? Open the door, hurry! Dad, Mom, Sis. Open the door!
Xiao Shu. I'm sorry. We did this for your own good.
For your own good, really.
Alright, Song Shu. Stop wasting your energy. Door locked from outside. You can't open it from in here. Shu Shu. Even your family can understand me. Why can't you be a little more forgiving? After tonight, we'll go for IVF. We'll have a child of our own. That way, you'll never divorce me again.
Let me go. Let go.
To be continued. Song Shu. You.
Lu Shiyan. 6 years of I wanted to end it gracefully. But what you did today made me realize I shouldn't be kind to you. Hey,
Miss Song, what do you need?
second floor bedroom. They broke in.
Who are you? What do you want?
Miss Sohn. Are you okay?
I'm fine. the ones in trouble now. Are them.
Xiao Shu. I just heard you yelling upstairs. Did you have a fight with Shiryan? If you ask Mom, she thinks he cares about you. He drove 3 hours at midnight to make it up to you. Tell me, how many rich men would treat you so well?
So, did you all tacitly approve of Lu Shiryan? Violating your own daughter? Is that it?
Sis. How can you talk like that? Sure, Yan's rich and he's kind to you. Do you really need to be so petty? Song Shu. You dare hit me?
Xiao Shu. Stop it. I locked the door. If you have complaints, hit me. Don't blame Mom or your brother. They're all doing it for your sake.
Xiao Shu, you. I didn't say anything.
You can't hit me, can you?
You keep saying you love me. Locking the door, ignoring me, forcing compliance, is that love? To be continued. I knew since I was little. You never loved me enough. But I thought. Even without love. I'm still your family, you can't abandon me.
Xiao Shu, you're back home, but why did you buy so much stuff? This one's great, look. And this one too.
So for these 6 years, I've done everything you ever asked for. The house, the car, necklace, job. I never withheld anything from you. Today I realized. I'm not your family at all. I'm just a pawn for your profit.
Xiao Shu. It's not like that. I thought you still had feelings for Lu Shiryan and you were just having a fight. I wanted to help you.
Your so-called help was ignoring my plea for help. Your kindness makes me sick.
No.
Xiao Shu. Xiao Shu, you. Xiao Shu. You should remarry Shiryan. You and Shiryan. He's devoted and generous. He agreed that if you two remarry, he'll buy your brother a car.
Mom.
That's not. Anyway. Xiao Shu. You can't have kids. You're divorced and remarried. Other than Shiryan, no one will marry you, Xiao Shu. Mom.
You all. You don't love me. And you don't respect me either. Other than blood ties, there's nothing left between us. Since you're so biased towards Lu Shiryan, I'll take back everything I gave to the Song family before. Take everything back.
That won't do.
Take everything valuable from the Song family. If you can't take it, smash it all.
It's Miss Song. Do it.
Don't smash it. Those are mine.
No, no, no. Xiao Shu, please, I'm begging you. Don't do this. No. Xiao Shu, I'm begging you, don't smash it.
You can't take this. These 10 gold pieces are for my future daughter-in-law. They're for her wedding jewelry. You can't take them, you can't.
Get away.
Mom. You can't take them.
Mom. You can't smash it. This is a collection of figurines, Song Shu.
Married woman now.
How could you?
Xiao Shu.
Please. Don't break them. It's all my fault. It's all on me. I promise. I'll never force you to reconcile with Lu Shiyan. I'm begging you. Stop them, please. Mom.
How did things get so bad? We, as your parents, just want to persuade you to get back with him. How can you be so heartless?
Mom. You're wrong. It was you all who were heartless first.
Xiao Shu, we've raised you with so much hardship for 20 years. Now that you've grown wings, you're even abandoning family ties.
Family ties. Did they ever exist? Back then, when you accepted the Lu family's $1 million dowry and made me unable to hold my head high in front of them, did you ever consider family ties? In the past, I did long for parental love. But now, it seems like I don't need it anymore.
What do you mean?
Ungrateful girl. You're divorced. Twice divorced orphan with no support. You dare cut ties with us?
Why not?
Miss Song, everything's packed up. The things we can't take have been cleared out.
Let's go.
Xiao Shu. Don't go. It's Mom. It's Mom who got blinded by greed and trusted that Lu Shiyan, letting him in. You're my own child. I've always loved you. Can you forgive me?
You can't leave. Big sister, you can't leave me. You married into a wealthy family and abandoned your parents. Aren't you afraid of karma?
Mom. Brother. In the past, that was true. But from now on, I don't need it anymore.
Song Shu, don't regret this.
Sell whatever property and jewelry can be sold. Thanks for your hard work. Everyone, go collect your bonus.
Thank you, Miss Shu.
Lu Shiyan. I originally wanted to end things peacefully because of our years of marriage. But to force me to remarry, you conspired with the Song family to try and humiliate me.
Divorce me. And you'll regret it.
Don't blame me for fighting back. Hello?
Miss Song.
I own 51% of Lu Group's shares. Regarding the current CEO, do I have veto power?
Yes.
I'll attend this month's shareholders meeting. Also, check Chu Miao Miao's past. Every little detail. Lu Shiyan. I told you. I'd make you regret it.
What am I doing? Song Shu. You act out, you throw tantrums. I personally come to your house to comfort you. You mind Meow Meow's baby? I'll take you to the hospital for IVF. What else are you dissatisfied with?
This. Quick, quick, quick. Help me, help me.
How are you doing? How did Xiao Shu beat you up like this? She even wrecked the whole villa. Seriously, Yan? I went all out trying to get you guys to reconcile. I really gave it everything I had.
Yeah, brother-in-law. You can't leave us hanging.
Xiao Shu said. She wants to take this house back too.
Son-in-law, you have many properties under your name.
How about giving us a couple of houses to move into first?
I left with nothing. What property do I have left? Song Shu, you're truly heartless. When Meow Meow suggested online harassment to force compliance, I should have never softened. Let me deal with Song Shu's matter first. Life won't treat you unfairly.
Mom. Song Shu took everything she could from home. If brother-in-law doesn't help us, then
He won't. Xiao Shu's divorced and infertile after her second marriage. Other than Yan, who else would marry her? Once she's done causing trouble, she'll choose to remarry.
Hello? Meow Meow. Are you sure? With your method, Song Shu will apologize to me?
Of course. People nowadays always side with the weak. At the family dinner, Songshu almost caused my miscarriage. She'll definitely get torn apart. By then, she can't handle the pressure. She'll cry and beg you to remarry her.
Alright. Let's do it your way. To be continued.
Alright. Once we get the other half of the shares from Songshu, that little sweetheart will definitely give everything to the baby in my belly. You. Zhangxi. Why are you here? This is the Lu family.
Me?
I came to see our son.
I heard that song. Exposed Lu Shiyan's infertility test results.
You.
Weren't discovered, were you?
No. Up till now, those idiots from the Lu family still think Songshu's playing hard to get and faking it.
Secured half of Lu family's shares. That's enough for us to live comfortably abroad. Meow meow. How about we call it quits?
No way. That gold digger, Songshu, she took half of Lu family's assets in the divorce. Why should she? That should have belonged to our son. That's billions. If you help me, I can guarantee it.
This. But what if?
There's no what if. Right now, Songshu and those fools from the Lu family are still completely fooled by me. By then, if I upload the video of me, a pregnant woman, being mistreated, it'll go viral online. After that, she'll beg me to clear her name. I'll help her fix the public opinion mess.
Someone fed silver needles to a pregnant woman. How cruel.
As for how you treated me before, I forgive you.
She just drank Songshu's tea.
Did she put needles in the tea?
Why be so vicious?
This.
Isn't that Mrs. Liu? I saw her at the annual party before. Could it be that Mr. Liu is in his 30s and still has no kids because she can't have any? Oh my goodness, hurry up and check inside.
I'm Chu Meow Meow. Today, right here, I want to apologize to Miss Song Shu. I shouldn't. After Miss Song divorced and took all the assets, agree to Mr. Liu's pursuit. I especially shouldn't keep Mr. Liu's only child. To be continued.
I never expected Miss Song would be like this. Exactly. Song woman divorced Mr. Liu. Took all the property away.
I didn't know Miss Song couldn't have children. If I had known, I wouldn't have agreed to the family banquet arranged by Aunt. I finally got pregnant. But rumors spread that the child wasn't Mr. Liu's. Almost. Got killed by swallowing a needle.
This wicked little sweetheart deserves to be punished 1,000 times over. Wealthy men avoid marrying gold diggers. Been used up, can't have kids, got divorced, now trying to take away
everything I own. Song Shu, you're done for. Miss Song, I'm begging you on my knees, apologizing. I'm willing to terminate the pregnancy. And I won't marry Mr. Liu. But I beg you, please stop spreading rumors, okay? How can there be
a vicious person? She can't have kids, so forces Miss Chu to miscarry? Why? I didn't say anything wrong. Marrying a gold digger like her, Mr. Liu is just cursed.
You're right. Running into me really is bad luck for you. Have finance settle salaries.
Yes. Shoo shoo.
I love you. Someone who tolerates drama and antics.
But you shouldn't take it too far. Within 3 days,
You'll come begging me to remarry you. Everyone. Chu Meow Meow is highly capable. Let's appoint her as the South Division's general manager. No objections, right?
all right.
Since no one has objections, I declare, starting today, Chu Meow Meow will be the Southern Division's head. I disagree. Song Shu. I knew it. You still can't let go of me. As long as you promise to treat Meow Meow's child as your own. I won't hold a grudge and agree to remarry you.
Lucas Liu. I didn't come here today to reconcile with you. As the largest shareholder of Liu Group, I have the right to veto any decision.
What?
Sophia Song. Mia is carrying our child. So don't take things too far. I transferred her to the south.
I hereby announce the removal of the current president, Liu Shiyan's position.
The removal of the president. This. What on earth is going on?
Song Shu, are you crazy? Can you stop being so dramatic? You'd better tell all the shareholders right now that you're here to remarry me. Hurry up.
I made. Lu Shiyan, do you think that as long as you apologize and soften your stance, I'll forgive you?
No. What should I do? You expect me to kneel down?
Swearing failed. Lu Shiyan cheated on his wife, causing Secretary Chu to become pregnant and losing everything. Now, half of Lu Group's shares are mine. I have the right to dismiss the president.
Mr. Liu, how could you?
That. What leading with nothing? She was joking with me, joking.
Escort the former president out of here.
Yes.
After you, Song Shu.
Listen to me, everyone, check the trending news.
Mr. Liu is in a meeting, you can't go in. No entry.
Miss Song.
Are you tormenting the pregnant Miss Chu Meow Meow because you can't have children yourself?
Was putting silver needles in the pregnant woman's tea a whim or premeditated?
Some comments say you miscarried in a car accident. You're so cruel. Was your last child cursed to death by you?
Song Shu. If you beg me, I will behave properly from now on. I can consider it. Get you out of trouble.
Lu Shiyan, is this all you've got? Who are you? Which media outlet's reporter is it?
World expansion.
Send lawyer's letter to Shishing Media, their reporter. Attacking me personally.
You.
First of all, online. The needle from that surveillance.
I didn't plant it.
It was Mia Chu.
She staged the whole thing.
Secondly, the one who can't have kids isn't me. It's me here. The one with azoospermia. The cheating ex-husband.
Mr. Liu has azoospermia. Mr. Liu, what your ex-wife said true. If you're unable to have kids, then whose child is your current girlfriend, Mia Chu, carrying?
That's enough. Song Shu. You spread rumors about me in front of the reporters too? Since when did you become so selfish and cruel?
Spreading rumors? Then let the reporters take a good look. Whose name is on this azoospermia report? Who is it?
Mr. Liu.
Do you really have azoospermia? It's all fake.
Dr. Wine cleared this 6 years ago.
I'm not sick at all.
Song Shu.
You made all this up.
Made up? Go check at the hospital yourself. You'll see.
No way. You must be. Song Shu is so sure. Could it really be me? Impossible. She must be pretending to stay strong.
Even if Mr. Liu can't have no excuse for harming pregnant women. That's right.
You're so cruel, you wouldn't spare an unborn baby. Because Miss Chu is pregnant. You've abused her multiple times. What do you have to say for yourself?
I don't need to explain. Tomorrow afternoon, I'll go live and expose her true colors. For now, I have to continue this internal meeting. See yourself out.
Please leave.
Wait. Song Shu, make it clear.
What's going on here?
No. You. Song Shu. Admit it, you can't have kids. Do you really want to force me into having no descendants to satisfy yourself?
Fabricate? Go check at the hospital. You'll see for yourself.
Fine. Since you won't give up, I'll make you face reality. Hey. Go to the hospital. Get me the medical records from 6 years ago when I was severely injured in the car accident.
Mr. Liu. You. Why did you suddenly come back?
Why are you so startled?
I heard from netizens that Song Shu went to the company today. Now the whole internet is condemning her. She should know she's wrong, right?
Song Shu refuses to admit her mistakes. She keeps saying I have infertility. But you already have my baby in your belly. Meow meow. What's all this? The baby in your belly. Are you sure? It's the only child of the Liu family, right?
Of course.
Okay. That vile woman Song Shu is planning some kind of live broadcast tomorrow. She wants to clarify the truth. Meow meow. Perfect. You'll go with me for a paternity test. During her clarification, we'll leave her speechless.
Could it be Liu Shiyan, the idiot, is starting to suspect me?
Even though amniocentesis might harm the baby. If that's the only way to prove my innocence, I'm willing to go to the hospital.
Meow meow. You're always so understanding.
But once I cheat the Liu family out of their assets, you won't have it easy either. Go.
Let's head out now.
The biopsy is done.
Once the results are out,
Liu Shiyan will definitely kill me.
Nurse. Are the test results ready?
the biopsy results take a day. Come to the hospital tomorrow by 5 p.m. to pick them up.
Alright, thank you.
5 o'clock. Not bad, not bad. Song Shuming streams tomorrow afternoon. I'll snatch up the remaining shares first, and there's still time to escape.
Meow meow. Once the results are out, let's see how Song Shu plans to argue her way out of this. Let's go.
My precious grandson.
You must have suffered a lot, Meow Meow's pregnant. Only a few months in. Why did you insist on doing that amniocentesis? What if it hurt my grandchild?
Mom. Tomorrow Song Shu,
Song Shu? That little darling who can't have kids. Can't have kids yourself. Yet you spread nasty rumors about Meow Meow. Meow Meow.
You've suffered so much. It's alright, Auntie. As long as I can continue the Liu family line. Any slander I endure, I can take it. I ask after the baby is born. Sister Song Shu, please don't mistreat them. Leave him homeless in the end. That vicious woman, Song Shu. If they remarry, she definitely won't be kind to my grandson.
Meow Meow. This is all my property. They're all in the city center, villas and shops. Worth over 100 million. From now on, it all belongs to my precious grandson.
After the child is born, I'll make sure he treats grandma well.
Alright, alright.
Mr. Song, this is the surveillance footage from the family banquet day, where Chu Miao Miao framed you by placing a silver needle in the tea room. And this one is at the hospital. Photos of Chu Miao going for a prenatal checkup.
Well done. Tomorrow's clarification conference starts. Release evidence.
Online.
Xiao Shu, open the door. Open the door.
Second sister.
You got billions in the divorce.
You can't just ignore our parents' lives. Sis. I'm begging you. Give us back our house, please.
Sis, Xiao Shu. Open the door, Xiao Shu. We're doing all this for your own good. If you remarry Shiryen, you'll remain mistress of the Liu family. Look, you won't have to have kids. Isn't that great?
3 seconds. Get out now. Or else. I'll call security.
You. Xiaoshu. You're so cold and heartless.
You'll regret this. Go, go,
Xiaoshu.
let's go.
Xiaoshu, listen.
Stop talking to her. Hurry back and change. Let's go.
Yes. Yesterday, Songshu threatened Shiryen at Lu Corporation. She said if I don't get rid of the baby, she'd remove Shiryen from the CEO position.
She's nothing but a venomous woman. It wasn't enough to cheat my son out of everything. Now she wants to cut off the Liu family line.
Exactly.
My mom made braised fish that she doesn't even like.
Sis. Still defending her? She sent bodyguards, tore our house apart, not to mention.
She claimed we all don't love her. Abusing a pregnant woman and harming family. People like her don't even deserve to live.
Songshu is vicious.
Exactly.
Songshu. Being betrayed by your own family must feel terrible, huh?
Daring to take child shares.
You brought this on yourself.
Right now. We have nothing. We literally have no money and can only end up on the streets. Right? Trouble. Excuse me. Could you please let her know? Tell her.
We truly, deeply love her.
Songshu's here.
Miss Song, may I ask, are what your parents just said true?
But how come I saw, after you left the villa, went straight to the presidential suite? Straight to the presidential suite.
Xiaoshu. Ever since you took the house and car from us, your dad and I have been left with nothing. Xiaoshu. You might not acknowledge us now that you're rich. But you can't just make things up. Isn't that crossing the line?
Even ignoring your own mom? Bah! Ungrateful wretch.
Miss Song divorced and got billions. Forced wife to have an abortion. Denied your parents. So cruel. Aren't you afraid of getting hit by a car again and dying this time? Beg me.
Are you all so sure that the cruel one is me?
The photos of you abusing your parents last night are all over the internet. What do you have to say for yourself?
Since that's the case, I'll let all the blind followers take a good look at how my biological parents really treated me. First off, everything in the Song family, every needle on the floor was paid for by me. I have the right to take it all back. Secondly, parents who disregard their own daughter's feelings, hand me to strangers for humiliation, have no right to talk about
What? Forced.
You.
Open the door.
Sis. Dad. Open the door. Hurry up, open the door.
You actually sent your own daughter to be humiliated by someone else. No, that's not it. The man in that video is Liu Shiryen. That's her husband. She's lived with her husband for 6 years. 6 years, you know that? What's the big deal if it happens one more time, right?
Seriously. Enough. Stop arguing. Songshu is my woman. I sleep with my own woman. That's perfectly normal, right?
Exactly. It's just married life.
What is this married life?
Exactly.
Listen to him. He admitted it.
Scumbag.
Exactly.
Even after the divorce, I must come when he calls, and leave when he waves me off. Letting him humiliate me.
I never would have thought. Mr. Liu seems decent on the surface, but turns out to be a psycho.
Disgusting parents like you exist? Still love the child? TCH.
TCH. That's not true. Stop talking nonsense.
Fine. I admit it. That day, I acted a bit rashly towards you. But Song Shu, it's you who can't have a child. You wanted to kill Meow Meow and the baby in her belly. That's an undeniable fact, right?
I can't have children. Lu Shiyan. Up to now. Haven't you gone to the hospital for a paternity test?
I did go for the test. Judging by the time, the results should be out by now, right?
Song Shu. You're the one who ruined your own body. Why are you insisting that it's Mr. Liu who can't have kids? Song Shu. As long as you remarry Mr. Liu, I'll help clear your name.
Playing fake fainting stunts in front of the media? Chu Meow Meow. Don't think you can frame me anymore.
What nonsense are you talking about? I didn't do it.
Meow Meow. Song Shu. Meow Meow is kind and forgiving. She's generous enough to let her own child be raised by you. She's not like you. Can't have kids. So you put silver needles in the tea leaves.
She's kind. Well, I should let the media see. The self-directed silver needle swallowing mistress. How kind can she really be?
Why would Miss Chu hide a silver needle in her sleeve for no reason?
Could it be that Miss Song was really framed? A setup all along, huh?
Song Shujia. From now on, it will be my child who inherits the Liu family fortune. The things you did to hurt me before, I forgive you.
Meow Meow, are you okay? Meow Meow, tell me the truth. Is this video real? Did you really frame Song Shu?
Of course not. It must be edited. It's fake. Mr. Liu, you know how much this child means to me. How could I joke about your only flesh and blood?
Your only child. And such a little sweetheart.
Song Shu.
That idiot Lu Shiyan.
Actually believes the baby in my belly is his. Sure, Lu Shiyan's half of the shares are tied to Song Shu, so I can't touch them. But the old lady still has the other half. That woman loves your child dearly. These shares. No way we can't trick them into handing them over. That little sweetheart, Song Shu, she actually has real evidence. No. I can't risk everything for the shares. I need to pull out quickly. Auntie. If it's really like Song Shu said, then the baby in my belly. It's not Mr. Liu's. Yesterday, how could I agree to the puncture test?
Only because the results come out the day after.
Sister Song Shu. It's all because, on the day of the family banquet, Aunt gave half of the shares to the child in my belly. So, you're willing to do whatever it takes to get rid of him?
Fine.
Sister Song Shu, I'm begging you. Please spare the child in my womb, okay? Stop spreading rumors.
Meow Meow.
Get up, quickly.
Auntie believes you.
Song Shu. The hospital's medical report and the paternity test will be out soon. Once the documents arrive. See how long you can keep denying.
Mr. Liu.
Hospital health records 6 years ago. We've retrieved them.
This is bad. I can't stay here any longer. I need to leave now.
Meow Meow, what's wrong?
Ma'am. My stomach suddenly hurts. I want to go to the lounge and lie down.
All right.
Song Shu, this document. I personally retrieved it from the hospital. You kept accusing me, saying I have azoospermia. Fine. Today, I'm going to open it in front of all the media friends. I'll leave you speechless.
Shoo. Apologize to Yen right now. Family disputes like this. So embarrassing.
Son, you showed the papers to the media?
Today, we have to expose this wicked woman.
No way.
How is that possible? Impossible. What? What's impossible? Diagnosis: azoospermia. That must be fake. My son. We already have a child. How could he be sick? Songshu.
Did you bribe that doctor? Did you?
You.
Luke Shurien. This list. You said it yourself, you personally retrieved it. The facts are right in front of you. You still won't admit there's something wrong with you.
Impossible. Dr. Wong told me himself, I don't have anything wrong at all. Dr. Wong. You're here just in time. Hurry up and explain to Song and all the reporters that I'm not sick. 6 years ago, the car accident, never diagnosed with azoospermia.
To be continued.
Dr. Wang, what Mr. Liu said true.
Oh, Miss Song can't have children. Slandered Mr. Liu had azoospermia, forcing Secretary Chu to abort her child? Dr. Wang, what's your take on this?
6 years ago,
Ms. Song Shu came to me. She asked me to help Mr. Liu hide the fact that he couldn't have children. I swear on my entire career, Mr. Liu does, in fact, have azoospermia.
No. If he's sterile, then how did Chu Meow Meow get pregnant? No. That damn Chu Meow Meow. She used us as tools. Let's go. Go, go, go.
You're talking nonsense. Mia's already pregnant with the Liu family's golden grandchild. The hospital likely made a mistake in diagnosis. You're nothing but a quack.
You're talking about what Mr. Liu arranged yesterday?
the puncture test, right?
Perfect. I came today to give Mr. Liu the test results.
No biological relation. The child in Mia's belly isn't mine. Whose could it be? Mia Chu, you better give it to me. Mom.
Where's Mia Chu? She said she felt unwell. Went to the lounge to lie down.
No.
Son. She's gone. That little cutie. She must have known she'd get exposed. So she ran off. That damn girl. She was really carrying a little cutie in her belly.
Chu Meow Meow, dare you? You dared to trick me. Song Shu, what are you laughing at?
Do you have to be ruthless?
Can't stand the Liu family having an heir?
I'm laughing at how stupid you are. Right about now, Chu Meow Meow should have already reached your old villa, don't you think? So tell me, before she makes her escape, what do you think she'll do?
You.
What do you mean by that?
If the Liu family's valuables are completely unguarded around her, then I'm afraid you and Liu Shurian will end up homeless on the streets.
Meow meow.
The Liu group
Will be handed over to my precious grandson in the future. Meow meow. These are all my properties. They're villas and shops in the city center. Worth over hundreds of millions. From now on, it's all for my precious grandson. Mom, what's wrong?
Mom. What's wrong with you?
My villa. My shares, my shops. Son. Go back to the villa right now. Last night. I told that little cutie the safe's password.
What did you say? The safe. Step aside, move aside.
I really didn't expect this. Turns out, the one who can't have kids is Mr. Liu.
Liu family's press release, tomorrow's trending story. All set.
Big news. Let's go, move it.
Xiao Shu, it's my fault. Mom mistakenly trusted that sweet-talking little liar. Mom's begging you. Please forgive Shiryan. Get back together with him, okay?
Get back together?
Xiao Shu. Back then. Shiryan knelt at the door for 3 days and nights just begging for my approval. He loved you so much. Just because he wants a child. You've decided to divorce him.
There's one thing you did get right.
Well then. Xiao Shu. As long as you can understand Mom and Shiryan. That's good. So, have you decided when? About Shiryan.
I've decided.
Never to forgive.
Because I truly am heartless. Xiao Shu. Shu, come back.
The Liu family can't do without you.
Anyway, the truth is out. The shares under Song Shu's name. I can't get it either. Then these. I'll take them all. Looks like the entire Liu family's assets are right here.
Got it all now, huh?
Yeah, it's all here. This money is enough for us to live carefree abroad for a lifetime.
I found a buyer. Sell off the jewelry business.
Sell it at a low price.
The flight's at 7 p.m. Once we're abroad, we'll be safe.
All right.
Let's go.
How dare you, Mia Chu? Where's the cash? Where's the gold? Where's the jewelry? And the transfer contracts for those 3 plots in the West District? They're gone. All gone. Chu meow meow, you little devil. How dare you? I'm going to kill you.
That little devil with the last name Chu. She tricked us. She said the child in her belly is from the Liu family. My jewelry. My money. And the 40% shares of the Liu Corporation. All of it is gone now. How dare she? Son. Hurry. Call the police. I want that little sweetheart behind bars for life.
Yeah. Call the police. Hello? I need to call the police. Chu meow meow. She tricked me out of all my shares. And... What? Even her name is fake.
She even dared to lie about her name to us.
For the sake of the child in her belly. I ended up divorcing Song Shu. She ruined me, I lost everything. Turns out even the name was fake. I was blind, ignoring Song Shu's warning. I didn't realize the truth until the very end. I deserve this, I deserve to die. I'm so stupid, ending up with nothing at all. I deserve this, so foolish.
Son, son, son. Don't be like this. We still have the property. We still have many industrial chains. We can still make a comeback. We can rise again.
Mom, you're right. I still have this villa. This villa is worth over 100 million. If I just sell this villa, I'll have the capital to bounce back.
Exactly.
Mr. Liu, right?
Who are you?
This villa has already been auctioned off by our bank. You have 10 minutes. Pack up and leave.
Auction? I never put the villa up for auction.
Mom, what's going on?
I've never sold the villa. The property deed is still here. Meow meow. These are all my properties. All villas in the city center. And commercial shops, worth over hundreds of millions. In the future, they'll all go to my golden grandson.
Mom, what's going on here? Say something.
This villa. Yesterday afternoon. I gave it to Mia Chu. Last night. She even asked me to sign a transfer agreement. I really didn't expect it.
So, now under my name. The company. The house. The car. The gold bars. Everything I own. I've given it all to Mia Chu. Mom, how could you do this to me?
Son. Don't scare your mom, son.
Time's up. Ask the unrelated people to leave the villa.
No. My house. Open the door, my house. My house, my home. Open the door. This little cutie. I've treated you so well. I even treated you like my own daughter. How could you lie to me like this? Open the door.
Mom! Mom, wake up, Mom! Mom! How could you give the secondary card to Meow Meow Chu? Over 3 million, how am I supposed to pay this bill? Meow Meow Chu, you little cutie, I'm gonna kill you.
Luke Shurien. All of this is the karma you deserve.
Mr. Song,
Villa Chu Miao Miao sold cheap.
The shops, and the jewelry. I bought them all at a low price, and sold them for a much higher price.
So many assets. Assets worth billions. She offered 2 billion?
She's eager to cash out and leave the country.
2 billion from Chu Miaomiao's hands, taking over the Lu family's assets, but then flipped them for an 8 billion price tag. I want to thank her for this.
Mr. Song, 5 p.m. this afternoon, Xu Miaomiao wants to meet us at the restaurant to discuss buying shares.
Use the 800 million you made from flipping this to buy back her shares. Get it done.
To be continued.
Mr. Lin, right?
Let's get straight to business. How much of Lu Group's shares do you have? Did you bring the contract?
40%. You know that too. Lu Group's position in the city. Market value in the billions. The 40% shares I hold. Their worth is immeasurable.
The contract's fine. Name your price.
At market value. These shares are easily worth billions.
If you, Mr. Lin. You said it yourself. This is the market valuation. If I'm not mistaken, the stocks you hold weren't acquired through proper means, were they? If not handled properly, I'm afraid you might face a lawsuit. So, tell me.
How much?
Fine.
80 billion it is. I want to transfer the money now.
800 million.
Do you even know how much these shares are worth? You're crazy. This is impossible. Absolutely not.
Miss Chu. I'm not crazy. You're just too eager to cash out. You can refuse. Maybe. Come find me tomorrow.
Wait. Wait. I'll take 800 million.
But I want the money right now. Sign the transfer agreement. Pleasure doing business. Finance team will transfer money to you in 2 hours. That little cutie, Song.
Why is she here? Good thing I'm wearing a mask. She definitely won't recognize me.
Mr. Song, the shares have been acquired.
Well done.
Song Shu. You. How could it be you? You're his boss.
Why a big reaction? Seeing me. Are you that surprised?
How do you know? I'm selling Lu Corporation's shares? Wait, no. How do you have so much cash? Enough to buy 40% of the shares?
Did you forget? I liquidated all the Song family's assets. Those assets. I sold them for 200 million. So, the properties and jewelry you sold at a low price were bought by me for 200 million. To be continued. So, the properties and jewelry you sold at a low price. It was me. I bought it for 2 billion.
So from that moment, You figured I'd sell my shares.
You were wrong. That family dinner, when you tried taking half Lou family's assets, I already knew. You're not that easy to satisfy. So, all those properties and jewelry of yours, resold for 800 million, and used it to acquire your projects. Using your money to buy your stuff. Aren't you happy?
How could this happen? I always thought. This little cutie, just a trophy climbing her way into the elite. Didn't expect I'd almost fall for her tricks. Fine, you win. Song Shu. Your greed knows no bounds. You'll pay for it sooner or later.
Greed always comes with a price. But that person, it's not me. Check the time. Lu Shiyan should be here by now. I told you. You'd regret this. Hello? I need to call the police. Yes. There's a fight at the entrance here. Yes, come quickly. This is life or death. All right. Mia Chu.
You really made me search for you.
Mr. Liu. What are you doing here?
If I weren't here right now, would you have run off with that guy? Living happily ever after abroad?
No, it's not like that, Mr. Liu. Mia Chu.
The child in your belly isn't mine. Why lie to me, claiming it's the only heir of the Liu family? You little charmer. You caused divorce, leaving me with nothing. You took Liu Corporation shares and ran off with our family fortune. How dare you?
Help. Stop. I'm going to kill you.
You little charmer.
I know I was wrong. I messed up.
You, the ordinary little cutie. Still thinking about begging for mercy? Give back my jewelry, my property. You ruined us so badly. Where do you think you're going? Give back my property. Give back my jewelry. Why aren't you saying anything? Millie Chu. Get up. Stop playing dead. Give me back the Liu family's belongings. Get up. Stop pretending. Get up. Murder. Someone's killed. No, it wasn't me. She fell on her own. It's not my fault. Shoo shoo. You saw it. She fell on her own.
I saw it.
Shoo shoo. I knew it. Though you've had conflicts with us. Still, you still care about us deep down. About the past. It's my fault. I apologize to you. Later. When the officer comes, help me testify. I'm scared of going to jail.
You're not sorry for what you did. You're just scared to death.
Mom. She's just temporarily unconscious. Honey. Now my mom and I have both tasted the bitter consequences. I have nothing left. I only have you. I'm begging you. Let's go back to how things were, okay?
The way it was before. Before.
Yeah. Go back to before. I swear. I'll never have kids in this lifetime. From now on, let's live a child-free life, like Dink. Honey, I hope you can.
Lu Shiyan. Where do you get the nerve? Why do you still think I'll forgive you?
Honey. I was wrong, I know it now. Together for 6 years. 6 full years of love. I made a mistake every man makes. Do you really have to cut ties with me, honey? I truly love you. I can't live without you.
It's not you wanting to lose me. You just don't want to have nothing left. Lu Shiyan. Have some dignity. Don't make me despise you.
Honey. I just wanted a child. How did it turn out like this?
Got a report about a fight here. Who's Lu Shiyan?
They are. Damn it. Why are the cops here? How can I fake unconsciousness and escape now?
Take all 3 of them back for questioning.
Don't catch me. It's got nothing to do with me. She fell all by herself.
To be continued.
Let go. I'm innocent. I'm the victim here. I can't go to jail.
Reported for theft, fraud, and other charges. Come with us.
Scott. Scott, where are you? Help me. Scott, where are you?
Cutie. Was it you who called the cops? Once Mia gets caught, that 800 million will definitely be frozen. You're the one who made us suffer like this. I'll kill you for this.
Stop. Xiaoshu. Run.
Idiot.
A murder case. Arrest him. Send him to the police station.
You set me up.
At the end of your rope. Goes around, comes around. Well, look at you now. Both of you were jailed for your crimes. As for that 800, I guess I don't need to call finance to wire it just yet.
Sweetheart. You'll meet a terrible end.
Xiaoshu. I saw him trying to stab you. I'm worried about you.
Stop acting. You had plenty of ways to stop him. But you had to grab the knife with hand. What pity show are you putting on?
No, Xiaoshu, that's not. I really am worried about you. I just acted on impulse.
Come on, just say it. What do you need from me?
Xiaoshu. Dad got hit by a car. The driver ran away. Can you come back to the rental house with me? See Dad?
All right. Actually, I'm really curious. You obviously don't love me. Why do you pretend you do?
Xiaoshu. What are you talking about? I don't know.
You do know. Still not coming out?
Second sister. You can't blame me. If you want to blame yourself for being so ruthless. You left so much property after the divorce. All for yourself. While my parents and I are stuck renting and eating takeout.
So, what do you want to do?
I want half of your assets.
No,
70%.
no,
90%. Deal. Give me 90%. You'll still be my sister. Otherwise, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Xiao Shu. Give the money to your brother. These people, they'll risk everything for. They all have criminal records. They'll ruin you.
didn't you say Dad was in a car crash and almost died? So, Mom and Dad were involved too, right?
Xiao Shu. Let Mom and Dad keep the money. I mean, you're a woman and divorced. Carrying all that cash on you, you're going to make people jealous. Besides, can't keep money safe. Give it to Mom and Dad. Let them handle it for you.
Alright, sis. Stop wasting words on her. Since that's the case, you guys. Take her clothes off, strip her and humiliate her. I refuse to believe this. We still can't find where she's hiding the money.
Xiao Shu, we're doing this for your good. Don't blame us for this.
The evidence is solid. Arrest them all.
Take action.
Song Shu. You did it on purpose. You knew it all along.
To be continued.
Song Shu. You did it on purpose. You knew it all along.
There's one thing. You were right. These billions of assets. Even my own family is jealous. I really have to stay on guard all the time. So, I hired the city's top security team. 24 hours a day. Personal protection. Big sis. My billions in assets. The security team is doing a fine job. Too bad for you guys. Blackmail and extortion. From now on, spend the rest of your days in prison.
Xiao Shu. That's not what I meant. I really worried you couldn't handle much money. I truly wanted to help you, Xiao Shu.
Sis. I know I was wrong. I really messed up. Give me a chance. I'm the only son of the Song family. You can't call the police and get me arrested.
I told you. You're not part of them anymore. Please hand over the evidence. Give it to the police.
Yes, Miss Song. Take them all away.
No!
No. You can't catch me.
Xiao Shu, we really mean well for you, Xiao Shu.
Sis. No, you can't take me away. Sis.
Xiao Shu, we're doing this for your own good. Now, let's welcome our company's new chairman, Ms. Song Shu, presiding over the rebranding ceremony of Song Group.
Thank you all for your trust. I will lead Song Group onto the global stage. The success of the group is inseparable from the efforts of all our employees.
As soon as Chairwoman Song took office, she gave a 50% pay raise to key shareholders of the company. Now that's bold leadership.
Yeah, yeah.
Excuse me, Miss, you're young and the richest woman in the city. About this, do you have anything to say?
I want to thank my ex-husband. He's the one who taught me that marriage is not something a woman should rely on or depend on. It's a career that truly matters. It's all about me.
Shoo shoo. If back then at the hospital, you hadn't caught me taking Chu Meow Meow for a checkup, would things have turned out differently for us? Shoo shoo. I'm sorry.